I'm probably gonna have to wash my hands after this. Eating a mandarin. Realize I'm a little bit late to the stream today. That's because I was trying to figure out something that was complex for me to grasp. And I realized I may as well try and figure it out on stream, so because there's a lot of helpful people out there, so some of those people might actually come in here and potentially help me figure it out. That's fine. No pressure to those people, you know what I'm saying? I just figured I would come on and not freak myself out over this this one thing, but I'm still trying to figure it out. My issue is this section here. Understanding it. It's my biggest problem right now. My absolute biggest problem. Okay. So I'm gonna talk myself through this. Maybe it helps me to talk. So that's why another reason why I came on to stream this. So init is obviously the starting point of the app. I told it to give me an analogy so I could understand this. The context part. So init is like showing every new order on init. On init, so the physical order slip, if this is a chef's kitchen, lands in your station, says, here's the information, prepare it for editing. This context is just a temporary piece of paper in your hand for the piece of task, right? So this is this. Now, I did read the underscore thing. That's an interesting part. I did not realize there was this thing in the background. I mean, I know there's stuff in the background, but I didn't realize this was there. The underscore context is the state context storage, basically, in behind the scenes. So your goal, you want to display John Doe's info in editable text fields. When the user types those fields up to a variable, that variable is your state var context when you declare the top of your view. At state provides a smart clipboard. At state, think about state as a special magical clipboard that state UI provides. Whatever you write on it, SwiftUI keeps track of it and knows what to redraw if it changes. The underscore magic. This is the crucial bit. When you declare a state variable context, SwiftUI actually creates two things. Context variable you normally use, like context, a hidden helper variable called context underscore context. This underscore context is the actual clipboard object itself. It's what allows SwiftUI to manage the state behind the scenes. Very good. What's my nose? Jeez. State initial value context. This line is like saying, chef, take that order slip take that context parameter you just received and use it to initialize your contacts clipboard. Write everything from the order slip onto the special clipboard as your starting point. Analogy. Analogy. You've got an order for a burger. The context parameter is the order slip. Make the burger. Your state var context is your working recipe pad on the station. Underscore context equals state. Initial value context is you copying the initial recipe from the order slip onto your working recipe pad. This working recipe pad is where you'll make all your scribble and changes. I kind of still don't get that. Like, what is the... Or maybe I kind of do get it, but I'm wondering what's the point? Isn't there another way? Like... I don't know, maybe this is the easy way. Oh. That's a bad Mandarin piece, what the hell? Not interested. Yuck. Yuck. Is this not a... So wait, if that... What was that setting? So, original context is a type contact data model, which is our model, but it does not have a value. So it's just of a type, but it's waiting for a value, basically. Could be waiting forever. Then on the initialize of this view, with an initializer of context I still don't understand this part. Is this initializing only this or what? Jeez. Give me 1 second. Just gonna wash my hands before I start thocking on my keyboard. Okay. Oh. Here. I also need to just, I want to set something up real quick, which I didn't before. I need to change something here. Window capture. Window. What? Safari. Okay, hold on. I'm just quickly organizing an alert here because I don't actually have a fun alert for for anyone that subscribes, because like that's the main, you know, that's the main purpose. That's the main goal that I have here. Oh, that is gonna be so basic. I want custom ones, but I. Oh, they have text to speech. I need to customize. I will need to customize later. This more. But I just want to add something for now. Just to have something, you know? Animation. Wiggle, wobble, bounce, pulse. Let's go bounce. Let's change the color. So like, I don't know. Like a seafoam color, I think. Ooh, is that gonna be unreadable? I hope not. Emulate. I'm gonna emulate this real quick. This is gonna be live. Hello, Lisa. No, I'm drinking coffee right now. I'm gonna... Oh, I see. I like bounce, actually.
Born too late to explore
I can see like a
Earth,
preview of
born
my
too
screen
early to
here.
explore the universe, born perfect
I'll
to
make it
explore
bold.
the
I'll make the size 30. Let's emulate that again. 100.
Do not fear a man that spams 1,000 memes. Instead, fear a man that spams a meme 1,000 times.
Why does it not get any bigger?
Do not fear a man that spams 1,000 memes. Instead, fear a man that spams a meme 1,000 times. Born too late to explore the Earth, born too early to explore the universe, born perfectly to explore dank memes.
There is a sound too, but I can upload my own sound. I will upload my own sound at some point. Do I even have my own sound? What audio? My voice? You mean? The lady talking? What lady? Did someone hear some lady? Do you hear a lady? Something about a universe? What? Wait, what? I don't hear anything. Oh, you can hear that? I just realized, yeah, okay, it was my text to speech thing. It was testing it. I didn't realize you could hear that. Let me hear it.
Born too late to explore the Earth. Born too early to explore the universe. Born perfectly to explore dank memes.
I think I overlapped it there on the audio, but yeah, now I see. Sorry, I did not realize that was going to play on there like that. I do have some sound effects here. One sec, I'm just going to choose one real quick. There's two that I want to add, but I don't know if I can add two or not. Maybe I can just use them for different sounds. I think there's another one that I want too. Hold on. Okay, now I have a really cool sound for subscribes. So I'm just going to add that in. Alert system. Whoa. What have I done here? Paste in there. Here we go. I hope that's fine. It's probably going to go over my entire screen, but we'll see. All right, you're going to get a demo here of someone subscribing. Ready? That was a bit weird. The sound was so delayed. Why was it so delayed? That was strange. And there wasn't any voice either that happened, was there? I didn't hear any text to speech. I don't know. And then I'll do a super chat alert as well. There's a sound. Maybe that one? Do that. There we go. We'll do that for now. We don't need to go crazy here. Okay. That'll be fun anyway. Speaking of, that actually needs to, I need to wear my headphones for that. Okay. So let's clarify. Let's very clearly try to understand this. So we are this is the name of the context variable for the parameter being put in, right? So we're used to this in functions. Then we're taking the behind the scenes data of context that was created here. Why are we not just taking contacts? Let's ask that. What's the main difference if we were to just place contacts where context was? Is that, yeah, well, how does that differ? How does that differ? Really want to know. Why you must use underscore context for initialization. So on init, you have to access the behind the scenes thing, I guess. What you have now, the correct way for at state. No, I'm talking within the init, not when I label my first state var. Init method job is to fully construct that view instance. This means every stored property of the view, like your original contact and the hidden backing storage for your state variable, must be assigned an initial value. Think of it like setting up a new appliance straight out of the box. Init is the assembly manual. It tells you step by step how to put everything together. The view is the appliance is being assembled right now. Why context state is required in init? State is property wrapper. Remember, context isn't just a simple variable. When you declare state var, it creates a special state struct instance behind the scenes that wraps your contact data model. This state struct is what gives contact its smart behavior, like redrawing the view when it changes. The variable underscore contacts is how you directly access and interact with this state struct itself. init initializes properties, not values yet. In your init block, you're not putting a value into an already active state variable. Instead, you're initializing the state property wrapper itself. You're telling Swift, okay, for this context property, which is the actual state struct instance, I want to create a new state instance and set its initial value to context. This is the proper way to tell the state wrapper what value it should start managing right from the moment it's born. You're giving the smart shelf its very first item to put on itself. You can't put something into the smart shelf before the smart shelf has ever been fully assembled and configured. Is it just me, or does it seem like this is unnecessary and there's another way? Hey, Doggy! Doggy? Sorry if I butchered your name, apologize. How's it going? So, is there another simpler, Swift, more modern way to do this, or an alternate way that does not need to access the context from an init? I am really good today. Oh, really good. I have some stuff to do later today, but I'm enjoying my time right now with coding. And my coffee. How are you doing? I'm trying to figure out what to me is a complex issue. Not an issue, but an understanding of what the hell I'm reading here. I also just set up alerts for my channel, so now when someone subscribes, there's like an alert and a sound that plays. So that's awesome. Wonga, are you using Claude Code? It's a game changer. Sometimes I am, not all the time. I find that Claude. Here's the thing: I lost faith in all AI when I noticed that none of them could solve a problem that I inevitably solved myself, but I was forced to solve myself. I plugged the problem into multiple AIs, including Claude. It could not solve it. It could not figure out what was wrong with the code. I did. But doesn't really matter anymore because the new not only am I learning myself, and I have been this entire time, but the new Xcode is going to have integration with ChatGPT. Although I don't know if I'll use it that much. Just ChatGPT kind of sucks as well. I find that Gemini is actually quite good for this. Maybe I should go over to Claude real quick and see if he can explain this to me. Hey, An. How are you? So on up here, they use this instead. Capture the initial state after first state has been initialized by SwiftUI's default mechanisms. If original context equals nil, I'm sure it's only set once, original context equals contacts. So we're using a init instead that does the same thing, but it just looks more complicated, basically. And it gets to the heart of how it actually works. Call is definitely still superior in coding compared to the other models. Well, I don't pay for it, so perhaps maybe a different version is not as good. I don't know. Maybe you pay for it and you have a higher level version, perhaps. So in that regard, I can't actually argue with you. However, the one that I used, that one was not as good. I am really good today. Thanks, On, for asking. Got my coffee, got my coding, and yeah, just trying to not think about the rest of the day. I have some stuff to do later. Not a ton of stuff, but I just don't like leaving the house to go out and do stuff instead of this. I hate thinking about anything else except for this. Well, gaming. My fiance, of course. But you know what I mean. That came out really weird. Really wrong. You try Claude Code CLI interface in Cursor. It does hallucinate for sure and struggles at complex problems, but simple problems it can one-shot easily. Well, I agree. I mean, I agree that using code can one-shot, like even in general, not even just Claude, but you can one-shot some stuff. And it's not like I am above doing that. It's just that I need to understand the code, and I want to understand the code. So while I'm learning, I'm not using it as much. I use it here and there, but you know, to write stuff, not. I don't like any apps I make with AI. I just don't want to interact with them because I don't know what's going on. I'm 32, brother. How old are you? Using observable. Interesting. That's true. Learning what the code means still has value, and I just augments the writing part of it. Yeah, exactly. Like I could have it write short stuff for me and easy stuff, definitely. Especially stuff that I understand. Like I definitely do have it. I found that I've definitely 100% found that knowing how to code some of this stuff and what the potential options are for coding different things have been extremely valuable when prompting because you can give the right prompt. So that's really cool. And then it'll auto create something, and then you can basically, even if you're learning, you can like figure it out what's happening, especially if it's a simple thing that's just automatically generated. But once it gets to complex stuff, I feel like both the person prompting the AI and the AI get confused. Hey, Eduardo. Welcome. That's awesome. What are you studying? Actually, speaking of, I'll start a poll real quick. What language are you studying? Let's see. Obviously, we'll put Swift at top because that's what I'm doing. I'll put that one. Actually, we'll combine this all in one. Python. It's another common one. I'll just put other there actually. There's so many languages. It will not fit in a poll. Ooh, one with Python already. 2 with Python. 3 with Python. Wow. Damn. You guys are all doing Python. I was almost gonna do Python. I'm 21, Dougie says, and my English is bad anyway. I am from Sri Lanka. Nice to meet you. Welcome, Dougie. Nice to meet you too. I'm just vibing out whenever it comes to front end. Vibing it out. Sorry. That's fair. Front end is the visuals, right? And then back end is the functioning. That's why you're vibing it out, because it's easy to set up, right? It just auto sets up the view for you. Actually, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. You know what? I might actually adopt that method. Yeah, true. Like, I like making front end, but considering AI can do that actually quite well, I might adopt that idea. I actually like that. It kind of resonates with me. Gonna give that some hearts. Also, guys, if you're new here, if you feel like subscribing to help me get to that 1,000 mark and get my YouTube ad money back from YouTube, that'd be awesome. And you can help me test out the alerts thing that I just set up as well, so that'd be cool. Much appreciated if you do. Well, vibe coding front end gives you a much more beautiful UI. I don't think anyone can do front end. It's pretty. Yeah, true. Yeah. AI actually does pretty well, to be honest. Like, I had it make something recently. Actually, what did I have it do? I either had it make something or I had it remake something. Remake a view, and it like used the new Glass API, I think, and it was like really nice. I forget what I was looking at, but yeah. Oh, and also, if anyone wants to, I always forget to put this link in the chat, but I need a bot. I need to set up a bot to do this. Just gonna. Okay, god damn it. Just gonna paste the Discord link if anyone feels like they want to join. Anyone new? Best I can do is a PowerPoint looking website. PowerPoint looking website. This moves the original contact and has changes logic out of your restructure itself and it's a separate reusable model. From contact data, type contacts data model. So we would initialize a contacts data and we'd set the original values. So the original state within the model itself. But var has changed bool first name, last name. Updated context data. Context data. Context. Need first name, last name. Revert changes. Ah, that's actually. I actually like that method that way. State private. The view now owns an instance of the observable model. Use state for value types or state var if observable object. What? No. The init is simpler here. Oh man, guys, I just noticed my alert doesn't seem to be working. Neither is my sub goal updating. You guys all subscribed. Thank you so much. It seems my thing is not working. God damn it. That sucks. Oh man, I wanted to play a cool sound for you all. Ah, why? But I appreciate you helping me test it because now I know it doesn't work. Jeez. What the hell? What the hell? Sorry, I thought I knew how to set up these things, but I just don't, Nemo. Damn it. Sorry, everyone. Feel bad. Not that your subscribe was wasted or anything. It's just that... Oh, another one. Thank you. Why is it not updating? Why is it not updating, guys? What the hell? That's annoying. Let me just check that real quick. Why? Damn, man. That's... I know, it's going so fast. Everyone on stream is always helping me out, so I really appreciate that. But I don't know how to set up stream elements to like do it make it work properly. I mean, I can do this. So that updated to 21, but like, oh, it worked. Did you hear that? What the heck? It worked just then, but wait, no. But no one subscribed though, so it's like I'm still at 821. So why does it say 822? What is going on? Maybe it's this? I don't know. Okay, it says 821 now. That's correct. It's so weird. If I get rid of my goal, does that make it 0? Oh yeah, it does. Sorry. Well, we're definitely here, so that's good. But the sound played. That was weird. Sound played, but no one subscribed. Nothing makes sense. Totals. It shows the totals correctly. I don't know. Maybe the goals is not the right tab to have in here. I don't know. Here, I'll put in the total subscribers as well, just in case this thing gets omega bugged. Hopefully this can help us out with what the hell's going on. What color should I make the total subscribers? Like a lightish color? Maybe that. Let's go with that. Look what we have. We've got the total subscribers count there now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix this system here because I used to be able to get it to work when I streamed on Twitch, and I don't know if I can't remember if it worked on YouTube or not, but yeah. Anyway, we'll move it down there because you can read it. The goal is the same as the is the total, so whatever. Anyway, let's move on. What do we got going here? So no one's studying Swift. That's fine. Python, most of you, and other. I'm assuming you're probably doing like React Native or Flutter or something like that, right? Holy shit, we're at 8:23 right now. Thank you to everyone that's subscribing. Holy shit. I'm so sorry. I don't know why like the count is not updating. It's so frustrating. Sorry. Sorry. It's bumming me out. Oh well. What can we do? I'll try and keep an eye on it and update it if we get more subscribers. So here... So this is actually too much, I think, for this. That's why he did it this way. But the on appear might be a good way of doing it. Yay, only 177 subscribers to go. A private var. This will hold the original contact data when the view appears. So we create it. Let's go into our contacts 3, which I have here. Where is it? Contacts 3. Oop, that's 2. Fuck. Why'd I open 2 again? 3. Oh, it's already open. Hold on. Makes it full screen. I didn't realize it's over here. There you go. You should be able to see that, right? Yes, that's an error anyway. So we're gonna so we got it. Let's use this. This is going to change on view appear. Just on appear. We won't use the init. We'll look at this. Oh my god, someone tapped Swift. I can't believe it. Kindred spirits. Well, I think we're all kindred spirits here, to be honest, though. So we make this in case it doesn't have data. Private var contact has changed. Is this the only way to do this? Is there another way to do this without... Oh, I mean, I guess this is fine. Let original equal... I'm just gonna copy what this AI has. Let original equals original contact, else return false. So create original contact. Wait. Make sure that basically original contact has a value and create the let, otherwise return false if it has no value. And then return contacts dot first name right, so this is the more straightforward looking one. The make sure original contact is a value and create the let that holds the data. And this constant, sorry, create a constant is only going to be used within this thing. Oh, we got another subscriber. Welcome and thank you so much. Sorry, this thing isn't working. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working. It's supposed to be so easy to set these things up. Why? It's like YouTube doesn't even recognize that I have another subscriber. Look, my total is not even. I love Xcode. It's awesome, Kushagra. Such a huge fan. Hey, Geeking Out with Gabriel. What's up? I'm not sure if you're agreeing with the last guy or what's happening. what IDE do you use, Kushagra? Is that right? The word? Is that the right word? IDE? Learning Swift as well right now. Oh, nice! Nice! Good job. Ah, Cursor, okay. Didn't even know they had an IDE. Okay, buddy. I mean, we're not here to put other people down. We're here to support people coding whatever they use. Oh, why? I'm just saying, if you want to live in 2018. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you who has what? Like, I see no issue with this. I have great experience with Xcode generally. But I'm using the updated one for this year, Xcode 26. Besides, I'm assuming you use Cursor because you use AI, but I don't really use AI, so I'm not really I'm not. I don't know. Are you a vibe coder or do you actually code? Do you actually know how to code? I do code. Okay. Well, that's good. But if you try to use ChatGPT more than twice in the same convo in Xcode, does it just stop rendering the answers for you? I don't have access to that yet because I'm not game to update my Mac. You need the updated Mac to actually access that feature, but this feature, like using Xcode 26, you can just use that out of the box. So, Kushagra, you know how to code properly, and you take advantage of AI. Is that what you're saying? I just checked out your website. It's really slow and laggy, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. At least on my end. Not that I'm not you know, dogging on your website. I'm just saying that, like, factually. I know. I'm not sharing it with everyone. I'm just looking at myself. The bundle is not optimized for low-end devices. Well, I mean, I don't have a low-end device, so... What's low-end to you? Because you have multiple things going in parallel. It could be, yeah, it could be. Could very well be that. I have an M1 Pro, actually. Yeah, sorry guys, I honestly do not know why. Excuse me. Why the alert is not working with sound and stuff when you subscribe. I don't know what's going on. Like, I can emulate it fine, but for some reason it won't like
Born too late to explore the earth,
play the sound or
born
anything.
Too early to explore the universe, born perfectly to explore dank memes.
You probably would have just heard that then. If you're not using AI, you would be left behind. I am using AI, I'm just not using it to learn. Like, as in, I'm not... How do I put this? I'm using it to learn, but I'm not using it to write all my code for me so I can understand. I'm properly learning how to do this, because if I use AI, and this is just my personal perhaps not just opinion, but it's how it works for me. If I don't learn how to use it properly and how it works, then I'm not gonna know what's going on with the code. There you are. Exactly you're that is what I'm saying. I need to know how to read it, and then I'll be good. I need to know how to write tests, and then I'll be good. I can't let AI just do that for me and not know what I'm doing, not know what I'm looking at, you know? Yeah, I'm only like six months in, man. So I need to like understand the core of the system so I can, then adopt AI as like a helper. And actually, on Trin before suggested a really good way to adopt it is like have it run the front end and then just be the back end. Yeah, I mean, my goal is to understand the language properly. So, like, I don't know. Like, you obviously have a different opinion to me. That's understandable. Everyone has different opinion, but my personal preference is to understand the language as much as possible before I, like, especially start having AI create backend stuff. I need to understand backend stuff and how the language actually works. That's just what I want to do. That's what I feel I need that to be confident here. I definitely sorry I cannot pronounce that. I don't even know what that how to say that. Greetings from the Hellenic Republic. Which MacBook are you using? M1 Pro, my friend. Just keep going, keep making projects and ship fast. Yep, I will. Thank you, Kushagra. Appreciate it. I definitely will. I'm learning by not only, doing this stuff, but also by, making projects and stuff. So, yeah. So here, where are we setting this up, actually? Wait, are you a professional coder? I think you're the guy from the call center in India. Are you talking to Kushagra here? Because I'm definitely not a professional photographer. And what's with the call center comment? This year I'm going to university to become an engineer. Good luck on your work. Oh, great. That's a massive endeavor. Good luck. Hope you go far. That's gonna be awesome. If original contact has no value, set original contact to contacts. Now we need to use that bool. Let's open up the other file here. So now we need to figure out how we would use this. What do we got here? So does this make it so we have to, let's check this. So in this context, we also have this with the old style using the init and context. What would we use here in the new version? Well, here actually we should just be checking oh no, we don't need. We're setting the disabled. We're setting disabled. We don't have that set up yet, so let's do that here. Let's open the other one here. Where's the button here? Trash system. Save. I want to if no. We're just using disabled actually. Dot disabled. This is going to be contact has changed. So let's see what that looks like. If you guys are new here, by the way, feel free to subscribe. That would be awesome to help me out take my YouTube ad revenue back from YouTube because I don't currently get it. I need to have 1,000 subscribers to be fully monetized, and that would be awesome. I know they're already playing ads on my my content, and I want to be able to quit my Uber Eats job and focus more on this, so I could do streaming and coding instead of streaming, coding, and Uber. So we go into here. Oh wait, what? Oh, we have to reverse that, I think, actually. If we change it, it gets disabled. We have to actually reverse that, I think. Disabled whether content... yeah, I think that's... Yeah. I think that's right. Let's see. Yeah, it's disabled now. If we change it... let's go Swift Lord. It becomes enabled, save it, and it works. So I liked this method better because it was a little bit easier to understand. We weren't using so much technicality. So we made a variable that can change, right? Let's go over this. And we use it in the on appear. And it might not have data, but the data depends on this here. So it's a type of context data which makes it type context data makes hold on. I'm gonna put it here. No, not here. Here. Data for let original. Wait. Original constant allows access to dot properties within context data, i.e. original dot first name. So here we literally have make sure that basically Mod OP. How long have you been streaming? For how many months now? Ooh, streaming wise, I've only been doing it. I feel like time's been flying right now. Maybe a month and a half. Maybe. I think a month and a half, perhaps. Maybe less. Maybe a month. Maybe roughly a month, I would say. Roughly a month. So make sure that original contact has values. Otherwise, do not create this variable. Damn, month and a half and 800 subs. Oh, no, sorry. I've been YouTubing with, videos and stuff. Not just streaming for a while, like a few years. So it's been a very long time coming to get this many subscribers, and I've got so many recently with these streaming sessions that I do, and I think I finally found my thing to do on YouTube, or like to make content of, is like coding stuff. So because I didn't really stumble into coding necessarily, but I stumbled into being addicted to it recently. And by recently, I mean the last 6 months. So I just decided, oh, you know what? I'm gonna learn in public, because I feel like like not only could people perhaps help me, and I could connect with others, which is really awesome. But I could show the process too of like what it's like to learn code, especially in a weird ass day and age where AI is kind of taking over everything. Some people are so pro AI, it's crazy. Not that I'm not pro AI, not that I'm not against AI. I'm just saying some are like, you must have AI. You fool, what are you doing? Let me take this and make sure I understand this. So does this line mean make sure original contact has a value and then create original, otherwise return false? Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna rename my the chat of what, I don't know, what am I renaming? I'm gonna rename the subs text to something more compelling, which is not only, well, it's just very true as well. Just as true as the one that's there now, but I'm gonna subs to quit Uber Eats. You should not be forced into everything for no reason at all. It should be done in a way that actually improves the user experience. I 100% agree. Maud says, I have the view, if you're learning something, don't use AI. I also have that. If you're working for a company, use AI because everyone else is. Yeah. You don't want to be perceived as slow. Personal projects, no AI. Yeah, actually, I feel very similar. And I am trying to get a job, so I will probably have to adopt AI, especially to go faster. But to be honest, I don't think I can get a job without understanding the like what's going on, the things that AI is writing as well. So yeah. User says user 93FEKOD10. Interesting name. You must not have an account or something, right? You got the right mindset. There's no point on using AI if you can't even understand the code that it generates. Don't rush it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. I disagree. While coding, you can use AI if it helps you understand the logic behind what you're trying to do. Oh, well, I mean that's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not using it to write my logic for me. I'm asking it to explain what's going on with this so I can understand it. Do you watch the Prime again? He has some good views on AI. No, actually. I don't think I've seen him. I'll make a note to go look that up real quick. Faster does not equal better. Exclamation mark equals. I'm a hiring manager and haven't hired a single junior in the past 2 years because they don't have the basics right. Oh, well, there you go. So that means I'm approaching it the proper way, huh? And all junior, I feel like, not that I'm, not that I claim to know anything about your position, but I feel like I just can imagine that all juniors would be like, look at me, I can code because I can use AI to do it, and I don't need to know everything, and if an AI can figure it out for me because they're like, what, I can easily get a job, I can just do this, whatever, doesn't matter. But you don't know how to fix anything or do anything or notice problems that the AI won't notice. And I've come directly into contact with issues that the AI can't figure out, and I had to figure out myself, which I did. He's a fun guy, one of my favorite programming streamers. Okay, I'll check it out. I will definitely check him out, man. Thank you. When there's a vulnerability or a performance issue, I can't tell the client the AI some engineer used is at fault. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You can't blame it on the AI. That's funny. Maybe you can in the future. Maybe you can blame it on AI in the future. AI in its current state is fancy pattern matching. It relies on the data set it was trained on, so unless it's enterprise grade code, yeah. Using AI in certain companies that deal with classified tech could also be a security risk. Ah, yes, 100%. But don't even get me started on classified technology. I'm not even gonna go down that hole right there. I could have almost gone down that hole, but I'm not gonna do that. So we're returning these values into original, and then we are setting here, if it does not have a value, set the value. As I worked on my master's thesis, AI couldn't help at all. I was building things that had never existed before. If I asked AI to write some code for me, all it produced were hallucinations. Damn. That's insane. Well, there you go. You know what? Speaking of all this, I'm gonna add a new poll. Let's see how this poll did. Most people learning Python. That's pretty cool. Only 10% Swift. Fair enough. I don't. It's not a very popular language. That's fair. Um. And I don't know if there's any other options here, but I'll just do this one here. I guess you need Apple hardware to run Swift, and a lot of high school students and college students outside of the US don't have that. Interesting point, actually. I actually didn't consider that. Yeah, like Apple is so prestige, I guess, that it's like hard to get. I mean, but do they not have programs that provide stuff like that, or do they just have like dumbass public facing programs that give it to select people? And then they film it because they want everyone to think that they're such a great company that they give it to everyone. The optics, you know? Show the optics. Oh, I still have some coffee left. Nice. After this, I'm going to have some mugicha. Right, so let's try and understand this whole statement. So, we're creating a computational, computed variable. Jesus, I went too far with that one. Contact has changed, and it's true. Wait, when is it actually true or not? It becomes true when it returns this? Hold up. Actually, I feel like I don't quite understand that. Gonna check that out real quick. Explain this, how this would show either true or false. I feel like this is a dumb moment, but when I was doing React Native, I remember there was Expo that I could use to test my app on iOS, but it wasn't a nice experience. I need my friend's iPhone to really test and break it. Yeah, you don't really get a nice experience unless it's like Xcode, right, for iOS. What's your opinion on Apple's failure to deliver with Apple Intelligence? I'll just say it went better than the last time they failed to deliver, which was the AirPower. I don't know if you remember AirPower, but yeah, like maybe they learned their lesson. Like they didn't say anything about what happened to it. They announced it and they didn't say anything. They just haven't, done anything at all, right? Or did they? Maybe they announced something a long time later, but they didn't talk about it for a very long time. I remember that because I was following the whole situation. I like how they're talking about it now. Like they're talking about why they didn't ship it and stuff. So they're doing interviews about it. So I like how they're handling it. It's going a lot better than it was. Isn't reading chat distracting for you? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not all the time. And sometimes I'm really not focused on chat. AirPower was a total flop. I mean, it wasn't a flop so much as it didn't even come out and exist. Why learn Swift and not React Native? Because I just love Swift and I want to learn it. And I want to be native to Apple's platforms. First, check if we have original contact folder. Oh right, I'm so dumb. It's returning the value here. But oh, I see what's happening here. This is the more complicated type of bool, which I'm not as used to seeing. So it's gonna return whether or not it's like return whether or not these values are different when comparing. So it's if it return whether or not context.firstname is not equal to context.firstname. I think that's what. Is the first name in current different from original, true or false? Whoa, bunch of text here. RN works okay for some projects, but in larger ones, performance falls behind even with the improvements they've released over time. Damn, that kind of sucks. So far, I mean, I haven't had a massive project in Xcode, but it seems to be really good. But it works natively with Mac, so it's bound to be optimized. Learning Swift means you can make apps for all of Apple's hardware, phone, watch, laptop, TV, less competition, easier to get a job compared to React Native. Yeah. I mean, absolutely native. And I want to be making Mac apps as well. And eventually it'd be cool to get into AI or machine learning or something like that. But at the moment, I'm just at the iOS app level. Also, the fact that in the US and Canada, most users just use iOS. So there's basically no need to make an Android app. Yeah, exactly. Also, Swift is more intuitive language than JS. 100% it is. Higher pay as well, much higher. Ooh, well, that's good to hear. I mean, I could technically work, even though I live in Australia, I could work remotely to get US dollars. Why not? I have a US passport, so I'm a citizen, I should say. So why not work there as well? Why not work not as well, but you know, just in general work there. If there's a job available and it's remote, who cares? Trust me, you don't want to come to the AI ML side. Too much math all day, every day, and a lot of competition now. You know what? Okay, thank you. Fuck that then. I'm not gonna do that because I have no interest in math and any mathematical equations. Like, you know what? I'm gonna rephrase that or restate that. I don't have interest in coding with math. It's interesting, math in general, but I have no interest in doing it. So I don't want to think about it. So actually, any code that requires math, I usually have AI write that part. Hey, everyone is learning AI. Yeah. Okay. You know, I wasn't trying to jump on the bandwagon actually. Perhaps it sounded like I was, but I wasn't. I'm just what I'm interested in is like algorithmic stuff. Even though it's very probably heavily math based, the idea of algorithmic stuff seems cool to me. That's all. Stay on the product side. Use AI. Don't build AI. Let scientists manage that. Yeah. Good idea. Good plan. Great idea. Thank you. By the way, if anyone has not subscribed, friendly reminder, I would love to quit Uber Eats and get my YouTube ad revenue back. So that'd be awesome if you could do that. Thank you so much. I'm very much appreciate if you do. I'm saying that because I am suffering as a master student in ML. No. Brother, you got to get out of that. Why don't you just hop out? Dude, I'm gonna cry. My subscriber notifications just do not work. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'll try and fix it for the next stream. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. I appreciate it. You can see the total subscribers there. That seems to be updating, but the goal is not updating. I for some reason have to do that manually, and the alerts are not popping off right now. So I apologize, but I do appreciate the subscribes. I can't believe a few people are saying pro AI here. Use it for everything. I will say not in the sense of coding, but use it to get through school. 100% use it, please. The school system is just messed up, corrupt, doesn't teach you what you need to know. So just use it to get out of there as fast as possible, because you're in an age where you actually can use something to your benefit to get out of a system that is meant to, you know, keep you what's the word? Keep you down. I don't know how to say it. I see on the product side, like the ML ops side of things, I do some backend too, all in Python. I worked for Go for some time. Need to revise that and build a small project. You should definitely build something yourself. Most of the people on your stream are bound to be beginners, aspiring junior devs. They will always use AI for everything. That's perhaps true, yes, especially based on the title of my stream. But I would hope to steer. Perhaps one of my goals is to hope to steer them away from using AI for absolutely everything. A lot of people have come in here previously and asked me for advice, like on how to learn and how to use AI. So I'm trying to steer them in the right direction, because I believe we have the right idea to not use it for everything. School's definitely effed up. You're taught stuff by people who've never worked a job outside of teaching. Yeah, I don't know how that makes sense. Yeah. Where are you from, and how's the job market there? I'm from the US, but I live in Australia. Job market is not as all-encompassing as you think it might be in Australia, but there's a lot of jobs, it seems, especially remote ones in other countries. So anyway, have a nice day, everyone. I'm out. Will do. Thank you, user 93FEKOD10 OD10. See, brother. Thank you. Means most of the people who are beginners don't know when AI fails. That's why the opinion use AI for everything. Yeah, they just don't know. They just do not know. They are absolutely unaware. All right, so we are gonna take a break from this thing here, and we're gonna make a new project. We're gonna start following another tutorial here on YouTube, and we can. We're just gonna. It's gonna be something separate from this, because we've been working on this for like 3 days straight or something. So let me go see if I can grab that tutorial on YouTube here. We can share what we're doing here. App stuff is the thing. Which niche should you pick for the next 5 years and why? Yes. Farming. Fuck, man, you're absolutely right. Farming, and because the world is gonna go to shit. That is what's going to happen. Now you're making me think, why did I start coding? Oh wait, we actually can't do this. Hold on. No, we're not doing this. I realize it's behind a paywall. I just forgot about it. There's another one that I wanted to... Ah, that one's behind a paywall as well. You know what? I have an idea. I'm gonna get ChatGPT to generate a prompt out of a prompt that I have. Dude, it's actually gonna be fucked though. It's not even a joke. Like farming, that is really like just farming for freaking yourself. I'm just gonna, if I can get enough money off of YouTube somehow, like with the streaming, I'm gonna couple streaming with like farming on the side. I'm gonna learn how to farm. Maybe I'll stream farming. I'm gonna shift into farming. Let's make a new chat here and let's do, can you please generate a new app prompt from this one, prompt from this one, and alter it to be a different, alter it so it has a few different ideas or principles, but keep it the same level and the same idea of app. We want to vary what we are working on so it's not the same thing, but we need to comprehend the exact same principles of what the app teaches. The prompt, let me grab the prompt. I have it in my thing here, 3 I think. Grab the prompt here. So I'm gonna change that. I don't want to say Tinder app. We're not doing a Tinder app. We are doing a job interview AI prompt app. I don't know what's gonna provide us. An idea that I wanted to use in my streams: make a Discord, divert people there, tell that during the last 10 to 20 minutes of my stream I'll join Discord and whoever is there on the stream is welcome. Wait, what? An idea that I wanted to use in my streams: make a Discord, divert people there, tell them during the last 10 to 20 minutes of my stream I'll join Discord and whoever is there on the stream as well. Oh, so whoever's still on the stream voice chat on Discord. Oh, okay. Well, okay. But what is the purpose of doing that? Like, what is that? What? I guess you're giving value to the viewers, right? To like chat on the Discord with you. And then the idea is to like keep them longer on the stream, I guess. To be able to chat with you. Am I understanding that right? Let's copy this prompt. Let's get AI to provide us something. Recipe organizer app. All right, let's do that. Or what else did it give us? To-do list with prioritization. Simple book wish list app. Okay, well let's start with the app, the recipe one. Let's do, let's close this. Recipe, what is it? Recipe organizer. Oh, organizer app. Okay, save it there. Let's create a new empty file, and we will place a prompt in there. App prompt. Oh, nice. That pasted in really nicely. Relatively, really nicely. So, instructions. Hey Jay, welcome. You made it again. For one-on-one interaction, yeah, make a solid base. These people will always be in your stream, support you. It's like people want to be part of your journey. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Rolando, good evening. Hey Rolando, how's it going? I'm new to the channel, and this is the first time I see you. Welcome. I also want to learn program. Where did you start? I started about 6 months ago. Well, I started a long time ago, but let's say I consistently kept at it for 6 months, and I've been severely addicted to it for 6 months. I love coding. And I actually started in Swift Playgrounds. That got me kind of hooked in it. I tried a little bit of Python actually before that, but Swift kind of hooked me with the Playgrounds thing. Then I was sort of interested in it after that. It's nice to look at a successful YouTuber and say I was there, since he had only 800 subs, and then he used to talk to us on voice chat too. Are you like hinting at me something here? I mean, that could be a good idea. I actually genuinely don't have time today to do that, but I could probably implement that. Yeah, the addiction of coding is a really nice feeling. Yeah. You get such a rewarding feeling being able to do this. I mean, I might implement that mod. So, because I've been trying to think of ways to do that, to improve my connection with my audience here. So, holy shit, is there actually 22 people in here? Welcome everyone. I didn't realize I don't know where you all came from. Oh my god, another subscriber. Welcome. See, that thing's not updating. Damn it. How you got me. There are a lot of beginners who come on your stream, and you can provide them more valuable one-on-one voice chat for 10 minutes. Yeah. Man, that is honestly a great idea. That's a great idea. I will implement that. Yeah. That's a good idea, man. I appreciate it. It's a good way to help people too. I actually have a few people already on Discord that have been starting to help people out, or at least one of them. The more people stay, the more watch time you get, the more value you get, the more YouTube promotes your stream. It's a win for everyone. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Sharing the wins, that's the important part. 100%. Before I start this though, by the way, just give me a sec. I need to grab a drink. I've been talking like non-stop. All right, we are. Look at this thing. We are at 827 subscribers now. Hold on. We only have 173 to go until we get to 1,000. This is insane. I don't know why. Fuck, man. The thing's not updating. It really bothers me because I want you guys to share in like the awesomeness of the growth of the channel, but it's not updating. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, there it is. There it is. But the stupid goal thing is not. Anyway, sorry. If you want an interesting application to work on, you could try building something similar to Realtor or Idealista. I don't know what those are, so let me write them down. I'm gonna work on this just at the moment because I've got in front of me and I know it's like a job interview style app. However, I will write that down. I appreciate everyone that's coming in here like you and helping provide like stuff like this. It's awesome. Realtor or Idealista app ideas to copy. I think you meant. Yeah. Have you been getting any interviews lately? Are you applying? I have not started applying yet because I do not feel confident enough to apply. But I'm not one of those people to be like, oh no, I'm not ready yet, I can't do this. I'm one of the people who recognize what level I need to be to like actually succeed in a certain role. So I'm very analytical in that way, even of myself. So I'm just not in the point where I feel that I could do a decent amount, considering I could actually make this. Not this, but like that before that we were working on. I was doing so well, knowing mostly what to do, but some back-end stuff still escapes me. So I just need to be able to do that for myself, and that's why I'm doing a lot of the apps like this, so I can understand properly and remember how to do back-end stuff. So with your projects, you do a new one every day, or do you switch between them? I kind of switch between them, but honestly, I would say I switch between them. But recently I've been doing the same app, but now I want to do a couple different apps a day. It would be cool to work on. Mark, hey Mark. Sorry, Harish. How's it going, Harish? Why Swift? I just love the environment. I want to work on iOS stuff, Mac stuff. I want to be native in iOS, native in Apple developer environment, I guess. I just like it. It's intuitive. It's cool. What are you currently working on? Mark says that, and I'm working on a variation of a job interview, an actual job interview that I might get. So if I can make it, that would be cool. Rolando says it's a real estate app. You'll need to work on login, post data analytics. That is what I need. I need to make that. I do need that. I'm trying not to overwhelm myself. I'm trying to, like, I have a lot of data in my brain right now of things that I can do, but cool, man. I wish you luck. Gonna hop off now. It was insightful talking to you. Awesome, man. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate your comments, and I'll perhaps talk to you later. Take care. Yeah, so I have like an amount of data in my head that I know what I can do with Swift, but understanding everything is like, especially in backend, is like how to do stuff. It escapes me a little bit still, so roughly, yes, I stream in the mornings, roughly between 9 a.m. To, well, today was a little bit later, but usually I start like 10:30 a.m., which is GMT plus a 10 plus 10 Brisbane time, like Queensland time. I should drink hot chocolate. I might next time. I'm getting a little bit hot now, but I might next time. I already had 2 coffees. Oh my god, guys, we are at 828 subscribers. Seriously, we are popping off today. Thank you so much, everyone, for this. It's so annoying. I have to manually update this. It's so annoying. But yeah, should be updated now. Oh wait, what? It's not updated. Sorry. Now it should be updated. Wait, what? Hold on. Brother. There. There we go. Even the total's not 29. Holy shit. Thank you guys. Holy shit. It's crazy. Can't even keep up. Can't even keep up, man. There you go. I'm trying to keep it updated, because it's not updating. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. All right, let's see what we can do here. So let's start out. By the way, if anyone subscribes while I'm doing this, I apologize if it doesn't update. I don't know what the frick is going on with the system. Thank you for the hearts. He's great. Thank you, Jay. Rolando, I want to learn Django and HTMX, but I'm also interested in Swift. Honestly, I don't know where to start. Well, brother, my advice to you is choose one, but choose wisely, because not that you can't stop, but when you choose, you should stick with it. Swift is really intuitive. That's why I chose it. If you have a gut feeling of where you want to go, I think you should just do that. Don't think about the job principles, job prospects. Just think about what you want to do. You need to do what you want to do and what you love. And if you're interested in coding, choose the one that you want to go with. And choose the one that you feel that you want to go with. Okay? That's my advice. You don't have to follow it. I'm not a Swift guru, but I do know how to follow happiness. You know, if you know what I mean. All right. So this is a prompt from AI. Let's see if we can make it work. So we're making a simple recipe organizer app. We're gonna, yeah, okay. Whoa! Yo! It's working! I think. Or is it not? Did someone just subscribe here? It like made the noise and it updated, but my actual YouTube. What is going on? What is going on? It's just fucked all around. All right. Anyway. So we want to create a data model. Let's do that first. So we need interesting. So the data model will be recipe name. It'll need a list of ingredients, and it'll need an instructions section. So I feel like we've actually done something similar to this with the Stretch app, actually. Huh. Hello, the Masked Arab. Cool name. Welcome. So I guess let's create a new file. From template, we'll create a Swift file. We'll create a recipe. Wait. Recipe name. Should we just recipe name? We'll just do that. Yeah. Whatever. Recipe name. If it gets confusing, we'll change it later. Recipe name. And we will create a struct for this recipe name, because probably might have to change later or something. We will make the name of the recipe. Oh, here. It's like, it's meant to be like that, I think. I think I miss, yeah. So, recipe name. It's kind of messed up a little bit here. We'll fix it more later. You're trying to learn Python. Awesome, dude. Keep going. Keep going. That is so cool. Python is a really cool language. I like it. I like it. Alright, so let's go back here. Recipe. We need a... So, recipe name. No, we're going to name this recipe. So, we got a recipe name. We're going to have a ingredients. We're going to have instructions. We're going to get that automatically. Yeah. And we're going to need a cuisine type. Cuisine type. So this is going to be very simplified. So we're going to create some of our own data. In the strings, I think. Cool, there are so many tools and websites out there to assist you in learning. There 100% is. You just have to find them. Search for them. Just a bit of advice, the Masked Arab. Don't, just my personal opinion, don't try to use AI for everything. Try to use it just when you need to understand something. Don't let it write for you while you're learning. You need to understand the core of the language. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to know what's going on. We have 830 subscribers. This is awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. We only have 170 to go. We are so close. So I can quit Uber Eats, monetize on YouTube, and get my ad revenue back. Because you know they're taking it from me. Which they have the legal right to do. They have the legal right to do that, but it'd be cool to, you know, get get a cut of that when I get monetized. Okay. So we can start similarly here as the other one. We won't use that. Just do that. And we need, oh wait, we actually don't need, do we need that? No, I don't think so. Just a list. And we'll go with a for each. And we can't we can't even set this up yet. What is it called? What are we gonna call it? Recipe in. We're gonna go like that. And we're gonna create here. We need to inject our we need to inject our recipe. And I called that recipe, so I'm gonna rename that recipe. Let recipes recipe. And we're gonna put recipes in here, and we need to conform to identifiable in here. Var id equals UUID. Recipe in. All right, we forgot to put the identifiable in here. We probably need hashable later as well. Hashable. Mayhem, it's 4 a.m. here. Let's grind. Wow, man. Did you just wake up? Or are you like still working? Jay, how much of Swift Playgrounds did you do before starting your projects? Well, I did it on and off for like months at a time. Like 1 month at a time. So I would go like for a month, stop because it got too hard. Wait a few months, go back and do it again. Stop because it got too hard. And I was like, oh, this is not for me, it's too hard. But as soon as I committed, and I actually committed through doing Xcode, not the playgrounds. I did a little bit more playgrounds, but I went straight over into Xcode, started making projects because it was like more interesting to me, I guess, at that point. But as soon as I was like, if I'm gonna do anything like of note, I should start learning Xcode properly. And as soon as I got over that difficult part that I kept reaching in playgrounds, it just opened up so much. Like I just realized I can do this. So yeah. So now this should work. We don't have any data in here, so we can initialize something. This is too small, sorry, I just realized. Is that better? Can you see that? Yeah, cool. Man, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to learn some Python on Scrimba. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. What is Scrimba? Is that a learning tool or something? Let's see, recipe name. Karage chicken. Chicken and rice. Ingredients. We are gonna do. Whoa. Awesome. Give me some. I'll take it. Chicken, rice, soy sauce, sesame oil. Just make it simple. Instructions. Oh, we got another subscriber, I think. But I think. Wait, it updates fast. Did we? It updates faster on here now than it does in my app. My YouTube app. Whoa. It actually played the sound, but it doesn't show the visual for some reason. I do not know why. Apologies. Been using Free Code Camp to learn Python. Oh yeah, that's a very popular one. That's cool. I think we got another subscriber. I'm not sure. Maybe the thing is misfiring, but appreciate it if you did subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, we can let it write the instructions for us. That's cool. And cuisine type. Is that gonna give us one as well? Japanese. So we have nothing, but we can put a text of. Let's text. Not that. None of that. Recipe dot name. So we've got karage, chicken, and rice. Cool. Start with that. Ah, thank you. So it did work. Okay, it's working. I guess. It is working. Nice. Hello and good night. Good night, James. And hello. Whatever that means. Reminds me of a dream my friend told me about. Okay, so we need a view here, right? So let's go back to our prompt. We've got our recipe. Got some data we can throw in there. Let's put a text, not cuisine type, but instructions. That's gonna look weird, maybe. Oh no, yeah, that's an array. That won't be thrown in there. Can we? Does this work? Yeah, it does. Okay, so we can choose what instruction to put in there. But that's not what we want to show anyway, so we're just gonna have it there for now. All right. Ray, just use Firebase Studio, brother. Is that an IDE? I don't know I don't know that. Get a remote job so you don't know and just use Gemini 2.5 Pro in a second tab. Yeah, I mean, I need to understand the language first though, so it doesn't really work like that. But yeah, it's a potential potential idea to scam somebody. Scam a company. Oops. What's going on here? I think yeah. There you go. That was weird. Okay. All right. So what do we got for our prompt here? So we've done that using a picker. I'm kind of confused why it said to do that. Oh, so we should give it the values. So that actually needs to be also a equals, we'll give the values here. American, Italian, French, Indian, Chinese, Mexican. There you go, that's fine. Thai, Greek. That's good enough. Indian again. Does it really love Indian that much? I think we don't have to fill out cuisine now, right? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Whoa, scam? What do you mean? They can't just hire Gemini 2.5 Pro as an employee? Find plenty of value using AI. Yeah, but the thing is, if you don't know what you're doing or what you're reading, or what you're even providing them, then how is that really value? You know, like if you're not coding, sure. If you're a pro at just using and prompting AI, sure. But if you're giving them a product from the AI, then I don't think so. That's more of a scam. Like, because you don't know what you're giving them. You know what I'm saying? So the prompt here is no, I know, I'm just joshing you. You're 100% right. mm. Yeah, I know. I could kind of tell you were mayhem. Is it just me, or does Gemini make more mistakes than other models? I have Gemini. Actually, it's weird. I find that for me, Gemini makes less mistakes than ChatGPT. Maybe it's just my experience or what I'm prompting. I don't know. It probably really depends on the prompt too, to be honest. TBH. Okay. So we're going to make. This is what are we gonna name this? Main view, right? No. Just recipe list view. Make it clear. Then we will make a new view, SwiftUI view, and it's gonna be recipe card. But I do for real use Firebase Studio right now to make an inventory management site. I am going to have a monthly subscription for businesses in my area and expand from there. Ooh, very cool. Awesome. Awesome, dude. I wish you well with that. Personally, I really think Gemini 2 Pro is really the best free AI LMA, but Google is now also my number 2 holding right at 26% of my portfolio right now. I mean, I agree that Gemini is quite good, to be honest. Biased aside. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna. This is the display. So we're just gonna let displayed recipes type recipe. I think that works fine, right? Recipe card. Recipe. Recipe. Is that right? No, I need to. Hold on, wait, no, I just want recipe. And then recipe, I think that's right. String test. This is gotta be test. And this is gotta be test. Oop. I think that's right. I think that'll work. And then let's just test that out. Displayed recipes dot recipe name. Okay, that works. Perfect. Perfecto. Perfecto. So we'll display the name. That'll be dot font, not headline. Why would it do that? Title. And dot bold, perhaps? Yeah. So what do we want to show? We want to prompt show recipe name and a brief snippet of the ingredients instructions on the list view. Display a small icon or emoji next to the recipe indicating its cuisine type. Okay, so let's recipe card is gonna have the name, and then below it, so we're gonna put that in the V stack. And I think that's gonna go within an H stack, right? Is that right? H stack. We're gonna have a view here. Icon view. No, cuisine, zine. We're icon view. We are preemptively setting up this view, and it's going to input something. It'll input. We need to figure out how to do this though. This is, and below the text we're gonna have text. Does that work? That's a new way to do it. No. Oh wait, hold on, let me turn that off. Let's see, test. Okay, so that actually works. That's a new thing. That's a new thing for me. I haven't used that before, but that's cool. We'll use that. And then instructions wise, should we actually put that in there? Yeah, I'm mega logged in right now. Instructions wise, I think let's just do ingredients. Let's not throw up the instructions. We're gonna put this in alignment on the leading side. Get rid of this content section. Then this is gonna show cuisine. Well, it's pretty obvious. It's gonna show the cuisine icon there, which we need to make a view for. We'll do it similarly to the other app icon view, and we will make a I think we need a value in here for this. Let me think. Var cuisine icon type string. I think it needs to be, does it need to be computed? I think am I making this more complicated than it needs to be? Maybe let's see here. So what we want to do, we want cuisine icon to show an icon of I'm trying to, no, oh no, hold on, no, we want it to show it's going to be a text. It is going to be a string of an emoji. So it's going to be the flag of places. Dot. Maybe that. Dot. We don't need a background. I think that's fine. So that's what we wanted to do, but we actually want it to have an input from recipe card. So we want displayed recipes to have an icon. So does this call for actually a dictionary? Oh man. We may have hit a slight wall here. Cuisine icon is going to be a string. We're gonna have a problem here, I think. Cuisine icon test is gonna be, let's just put Japan again. Do you have any tips on finding a mentor, someone who can teach a little bit or something along those lines? Honestly, it's funny because I found a few people through streaming that offered help, but I think you just need to find a couple sources online, perhaps. In terms of tips for finding mentors, I think I don't have any. I don't want to steer you the wrong way because I don't really have any, and I never found any or necessarily even looked for any. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how you would go about finding one. But what I did is find a few different types of sources and a few different people teaching online, and going kind of back and forth between those different people to understand different topics and stuff. So I'm always looking at different people teaching the same thing so I can understand from different perspectives. So that kind of helps me with that. So here we're gonna have a problem as well. We need to add a cuisine icon, and we'll just put Japan again. So here it's actually fine. We can just use cuisine icon. I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be. So this is gonna be, we're gonna let cuisine icon private var cuisine icon type string, and it's gonna need, cuisine icon's gonna go here, and this is gonna, oh, does it wait, what? Oh, this changes, hold on, private var, is that right? It can't access because of protection. Is it gonna change though? Does it need to be, what if it adds state? Does that work? This is just for preview, by the way, so it's not really affecting our app necessarily, but so it can't be private, okay. I think it does need to be state though. Alright. So this is gonna take a string from another area, right? Can we make this have a glass effect? Dot regular dot interactive for fun. What if we give it some padding before that? There we go. That's fun. I think it's a bit big now, so 35 perhaps. There we go, try that. So back in recipe card, we're gonna throw this in, and it's gonna take an argument of string, and we're gonna put displayed recipes dot cuisine icon. There we are. So now since this is just previewing the icon, now it's accessing the icon though from the recipe struct. So far so good. Therefore, if we go back into, now we only need to display recipe card display recipes of recipe. And there we freaking go, guys. Look at that. That is awesome. We have a list, and it's too big, but that is freaking so cool. I love when this works. And this is cool. This is good. I like this. It's definitely too big. We'll make it title 3, perhaps. See if that works. Let's go, boys. That looks good, right? That's so good. Oh, yes. What a feeling, man. What a feeling. Insane. Love it. Okay. So, next. What are we doing? Thanks, man. It is so nice. So, let's make, just to flesh this out a little bit, let's get another whole thing set up here. Oh, oh wait, we gotta have a comma here. Dot init. Let's see if it fills something out for us. No? Recipe name. What can we go for? Butter chicken? This is an Indian one, I believe. Okay, I don't know what goes in butter chicken, so I was hoping this would tell us. Cuisine icon. Come on, do it. No, okay. Please don't hate me, everyone, if this is not actually India. Oh my god, look, it just auto-fills out everything. That is so cool. So freaking cool. Let's do one more. What are we gonna do here? What do we have as options here? We're gonna rename this to make it more easy. Recipe data model, so it's obvious. Italian, let's go Italian maybe. Let's go Italian. Oh wait. Wait, what? Why do I have two data models here? Wait, what have I done? Holy shit. What? Did I just duplicate on accident? Let me just delete this. What the heck? That's so weird. Is everything still working fine? What just happened there? Okay. Let's go Italian, perhaps? Recipe name. Ooh, carbonara. How about that? Instructions. Give us some instructions, thank you. And icon is, oh, oops. Icon is Italy. Let's go! Sorry, I'm very excited. I freaking love this. Okay, cool. Excelente. Sorry, my girlfriend and my fiance will be unhappy with me if I didn't do something from Spain. Just realized we need to add Spain in there. Recipe data model. Spain. Spain. Let's go with that. Recipe list view. Ooh, I don't know any. I know a recipe, but thanks, man. Bro's on the way of becoming the next Bill Gates. Yeah, true. What is a single delicious Spanish meal? Give it to us. Give it to us, AI. Paella. Paella. How about one with potatoes? Let's go tortilla española. Tortilla española. That's the wrong N, but I don't know if I can actually... Oh! I can get it. There we go. Ingredients, give it to us. Whatever. I don't know if it's right or not. Just give us the... Serve warm. Do it? No? Okay, Spain. Spain. There we are. Perfecto. literally speak Spanish. Paella? Yeah, thank you. Absent. Sorry, I didn't see that. I auto went to this tortilla española one. The whole world will know your name and massive amounts of wealth in the future. I can sense it. Thank you, Ray. I feel it too. Feel it too. I just want to make enough money to, well, damn it. There's a lot of things, so I can't just say I just want to make enough money for this. But I don't know. Support my family, number 1. Move overseas. Relocate to Japan, number 2. Have enough money to not have to spend time on earning money, number 3. I think that's all we need, right? I want to be able to learn other things. I want to keep continuing coding, but I want to be able to learn other things as well. Like, not have to focus so hard on earning money that I don't have time to learn languages. The dream, right? Oh, and a want of mine, I'd love to have a Tesla. And I'd love to build my own house in Japan that can withstand anything, including earthquakes. But yeah, the first 3 things are, I think, the most important ones. We need to fix this economy somehow. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's gonna... this whole economy is gonna be fucked in the next couple years, and it's gonna be rebuilt from something completely different. So hopefully that occurs. As men, we are simple creatures. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. There's only a couple things I want, or... there's only a couple things I want, a couple things I need, and I'll be happy. But it just takes a lot of money for those things to occur. So that's the shitty part. Right, so we have this. Let's incorporate one more thing here before we take a little break. So let's just organize this a little bit because it's getting out of control. This is a view, this is a view, this is a view. Let's rename that. Recipe card view. Let's make it obvious. View. New folder from selected. And this is going to be views. Yes, sir. Yeah, hopefully the bubble pops soon and wealth can be redistributed. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think it will. Spelled views wrong. Fuck. But yeah. I think it's going to happen. It's got to happen. It's just too fucked. Let's do this. Let's separate this out to a data model. A model. We're doing MVVM. MVVM. We need a view model. Prompt is separate. Okay, that's fine. So now we're going to make a new view here. We're going to go create a... Actually, wait, I didn't even look at the prompt. I'm just on autopilot. So we have that. We have that. So we've done this view here, pretty much. Add a recipe. Edit a recipe. Allow users to edit existing recipes details. Enable save button only if changes have been made to the recipe. Bonus. If changes have been made to the user tries to exit, show an alert. Yeah, okay. Search for recipes. Let's try and incorporate a search real quick. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's just go for it. So we're gonna make a new file from template. We'll make a Swift file, and it's going to be recipes view model. So this is where everything's gonna be housed. So we need to import. This is where I'm gonna have my most struggles. I joined a Discord server asking if anyone was teaching, and they gave me a ban warning for recruiting. What? That's fucked, man. If you want to come join my Discord, it's still relatively new and not too many people in there, but I think so far everyone's pretty friendly. I'm definitely not going to be banning you for asking questions. I'll probably be trying to help you figure out how to do stuff. So I can't really mentor you, but it's more of a community style thing where people might try and help you. Similar to probably Stack Overflow, but Discord version. Not that a ton of that is happening right now, but if you have problems, I do have sections in there where you can ask for, or you can ask questions. So feel free to ask questions if you want. If you feel free, no pressure, but yeah, just saying, it exists at the moment, perhaps to potentially help you. I can't guarantee help. I'm not saying I'm guaranteeing. I'm just saying, yeah. So we're gonna go class recipes view model. That's old. We don't need that. What is happening here? And we're gonna have. You're welcome, buddy. Var recipes of recipes, and we're gonna have init recipes. I think it's not recipes though. It's recipe data model. There we go. I think we have to have that in there as a class. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a search thing. So if we go to the card view, we go to the main view here. We have our data in here. We can probably. What language are you trying to learn again? Swift. Oh, sorry, you're asking the Master Arab. He was learning Python, right? Is that right? All right, we're just gonna implement a simple state var search text equals nothing, and then we're gonna add a dot searchable on here. Search text. And there should also be a. I forget what's the other. What's the other? Text prompt, right? Search text. Start. Search recipe. Search recipes. Delete that. See if that works. It does not work. Why does it not work? That's not going to work either. I think. Let's see. It is dot searchable, isn't it? Does this need to be in a navigation stack? Yes, it does. Okay. Learn your lesson, people. What if I put it there? Does that work? Yeah. I'm not going to put it on the nav stack. I'm going to put it on the list. And then we'll put in dot. Wait, why does that look weird? That looks weird, right? Why does it drop down so far? Dot nav title recipes. Yep, Python. Why does it drop down so far? It's so weird. And oh, let's see if we can do this. So we need to go to the recipes view model, and we will make a new folder, view model, func search results. That's the name of that. For query, returns data model, return recipes, else. Oh wait, no, not else. No, that's not right. Guard, query is empty, else, return recipes. Otherwise, return, this should give me a recipes filter. There you go. Filter. No member name. Oh yeah, no, it's auto trying to recipe name. That should work. So that's a simple implemented filter here. We don't need dot lowercase name. Query dot lowercase, fuck off. Is that gonna be bugged? That's fine. Or ingredients where contains 0 contains query. So we can do ingredients or I don't want the instructions one. I just want the tags one. What else is it gonna give me? I want, hold on, 0 dot cuisine type. There, that one. So that should be fine. Now we can call search results back in recipe card recipe list view, and we will do that simplified thing. Private var search results of type recipe data model. Return. Oh wait, hold on. We can't access this yet. We need to create a let model view model type recipe view list. No. Recipe view model. Recipes view model. Why did I name it recipe? Fuck. It should be recipe view model. There we go. Wait, it. Why did it duplicate it? Why? Delete. Stupid. What's deleting stuff? Okay, here we go. So we have that in here, but we need this is gonna mega crash if we don't go to the app and type in dot environment recipe view model. Missing parameter. Wait. Hold on a sec. What am I missing here? View model, recipe view model. Wait. Does this need to... Hold on, what's going on here? Recipe list view. It's this here that's causing the issue. I need to set it to... Oops. Is that right? Hold on. It's probably missing still, right? Oh, I forget. See, this is so I know this is so simple, but it probably can't be private, can it? No, so that has to go there. and this has to, I think, does this have to change? Oh, right. All this data has to actually go into the view model. View model is here. And then we need to set this equals recipe list view model. Recipe view model. Is that right? Missing argument. Recipes. Brother. It gets more complicated when you have these arrays, extra arrays. So we have our data. That's fine. That all works. That's correct. And then to I don't think you need to type .self here. I think it's to be a class type. It is a class type, I believe. Observable. It is observable. Import observation. Oh my god. See, this is so stupid. I'm so simple. Holy shit. It's a class type, and then it needs a recipes data model. Okay, I'm kind of confused here, so I'm gonna open my other one and look what I did for this, because I don't know why it's like that now. What have I done? Let's go to my app part, context model, and if I go to context view, oh right, what am I thinking? I have to set it up as an environment. That's why. I'm dumb. See, I'm dumb sometimes. I know it needs, but it's not telling me the right thing. I'm so stupid. I'm doing something stupid. See, rookie error. Rookie error. Does that have an issue still over here? Yes, it does. Wait, is that right? Wait, what? I want to let me do that. Does it need to be a Wait, is this for... This is what I'm supposed to do, right? I think it is. But why do I have to... I need to check again what I did wrong. I'm dumb right now. I feel like because I'm rushing myself. We have the environment set up. What am I missing basically here? Empty array. But oh, wait. Is it because of this? Wait, where is the recipes coming from? Now I'm confusing myself. Where is the... Is it coming from here? It shouldn't be. What am I doing? Oh, is it the init that I added that's unnecessary? I know there's something unnecessary that... It's causing the problem here. I think it must have been the init, right? Yeah, it was. There we go. There we go. So let's bring back this, and we'll return view model dot search for search text, and then we can right here place in search results. There we go. So now we can search but to chicken karage. Let's type potatoes. That you can choose like you can choose a ingredient that you want to use that you have, and then it'll come up with what things use that. That's cool. And you can do the name of it. And you can do... Wait, can you not search the type? Oh, I should put like the type, the cuisine type there. Like you can it's a Spanish recipe, you know what I mean? Wait, you should be able to search cuisine type. Can we not do that? Cuisine type dot contains query. Should it not automatically search that regardless? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. No, sorry. Italian, no. Japanese? No, it doesn't work. Huh. Interesting. Does it only search what's displayed, not the actual value? Oh, we got a new subscriber. Welcome. I think we got actually 2. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. It's awesome. It's helping me out a lot. I know so many people always say it helps out so much, please like, subscribe and stuff, but like I'm hoping YouTube ad revenue can, you know, boost my income and actually remove the need for me to do Uber Eats occasionally. So, or you know, I do Uber and Amazon. I probably won't be able to end Amazon, but Uber I could probably make up with YouTube. So that would be awesome. I don't know why you can't, but anyway, what we can do perhaps is let's not do that. Let's display the text displayed recipes dot cuisine type. Well, hold on. That's not a string. Oh. No, it's not. Here's where I have to find index. That's why it wouldn't search. Is that what I have to do? Func find fetch cuisine type. Return string. Guard let cuisine does that work? Return just return empty. Otherwise cuisine return cuisine, right? Wait, what? Wait. It's not a string, yeah. Let cuisine index. That's what I need. Yeah, hold on. Let me redo this. Guard let cuisine index. Let's be specific. Current cuisine index equal recipes dot first index where hey Anshuman, what's up? Actually, I need to zero dot recipe name equals does this work? See if this works. I doubt it, but no. Okay. Worth a shot. Why not? Man, we chatted a lot today, and we're making an alternate version of that job app. We got a prompt from the AI to do this. So, yeah, and we've gained tons of subscribers. We're already at 833 right now. Insane. Returns. We wanted to return a string. Fuck yeah. Oh fuck, I'm running out of time. I need to guard make sure recipes dot first where recipe what no not where recipe name. Where recipe where cuisine type. Let me get rid of this again. Where cuisine type equals, not equals Japanese. Hold on. Where 0.cuisine type equals, wait, did I do that wrong? I have to put it in a closure or something. Where 0.cuisine, no, that's not right either. Hold on. Let me get it to fill it out for me. Oh yeah, that's what I need. Okay. Stupid me. Sean Smith, why are people still trying to learn coding like this rather than creating high-level documentation, running multiple coding agent working together? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm assuming you talking about AI. So it doesn't quite work like that for beginners. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. Type equals wait, I'm doing the wrong type of function, I think. Type index. That's the one I want, I think. No, that's not what I want. I don't want this. Actually, I think that is what I want. Int, yeah. And then guard let cuisine index, I think, equal, whoa, no. Wait a second. I need to look at my other program real quick. So we have, let's see here. This is the finding of indexes. So this is what I have to do. So I have to allow the input, right, that's what I thought. I have to allow the input of the ID. That's where ID comes in. Okay, let's do that. Let's try to incorporate that. So, do we want to return that though? Maybe we do. I think we do want to return that for our instance. But it's not of type strings, of type recipe data model. Return int. Like guard index equal of cuisine type. Recipes dot cuisine. No, that's not right. Let me go back again to look. So you need to know how to code so that you don't get sued for the AI code you push to development and collecting information. Prompt engineering is not where companies are claiming it to be yet. Yeah, thank you, Archman. Dot first index where this. Oh yeah, okay. Where recipes dot first index where. That's what we want, but we don't want that. Cuisine, we want ID. Cuisine type dot ID. Else return return recipe dot no. Else return, is it just return? Return nil. Just return nothing, yeah. So I thought. Else return, and then non-void function return. Oh yeah, it has to return. Perhaps we'll do it. We need to do it. We'll try and do it this way. The simpler. And then we'll make is that, I think that's actually, no, that's not what we want. We don't want to edit though. We want to find the thing. So oh, we got another subscriber, I think. Damn. Holy frick, we are so popping off today. Today is the day, seriously. For new subscribers. Thank you everyone for subscribing. It's awesome. This does actually fetch it, I think. That's what is happening. Recipe dot was it? Index. Oh my god, I can't spell. Index equals cuisine type. I think that's right. Yo, John, have you released any apps on the App Store yet? Not yet. I'm doing this practice. I have an app almost ready to release. I just need to get some photos and stuff for it. But, hopefully it will be soon. You guys can test it out for me if you want. That'd be awesome. So wait, where's the... Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, this is what I made. So we need environment. Is it? Oh, sorry, man. I don't know what's going on. Should be all. I haven't touched it. Recipe view model. Dot self var view model. Wait, do we want that here, or let me check what we did with edit. Yeah, we do. The edit one only used that. Oh no, it used contacts. We only put view model in here to access it down here. So we don't necessarily need that. Cuisine type view model dot fetch cuisine. Oh, hold on. No. Wait. Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work. I know that's not gonna work there, but we're getting closer, I think. Oh, what's happening with my audio? What the hell? Awesome. If you're using any APIs on the app, make sure to have a usage cutoff. I know another YouTuber launched app. Someone from Germany did 8 million API calls on the app. The YouTuber had to pay like 2,000 in fees. Holy shit. No, it's way more simpler than that. I have all my data on my app, so it's gonna be fine for that. I don't know what's going on with my audio. So I'm actually gonna take a break here, guys. Unfortunately, I have to go do some stuff, including going to the doctor. Nothing serious, just a checkup. So I gotta do that. Gotta do a couple other things, and I'm hungry and I need to get ready to go. So and I only have like 40 minutes to do that because I'm too addicted to doing this. I can't stop. So thank you everyone so much for being here. It was awesome to chat with all of you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. That would be awesome to help me out. And feel free to join my Discord if you want. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Sorry for my audio, guys. Not sure what's going on. I'll take a break here. I don't know what you guys can hear and what you can't. Next stream will be Thursday morning. So yeah, thank you all. Not sure what you guys can hear. Just typing everything as I talk. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you stop by, take care all.